Okay, so
It's the Cardinal class of 2025.
so it's under the Cardinal class of 25 graduation.
Yeah, because it's coming up like that. It's Cardinal class of 2025.
So how did we do that?
Can we change the title?
Can we change? Oh, maybe we can change the title from here.
Maybe. Yeah. Let me type it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna delete all this. And then save and see if that works.
Okay, refresh it now and see. Okay. Okay, thanks, Connor. Welcome, Panther fans, if you're just joining us. Hopefully you can get things figured out. And we've been working at it and trying to get things going here. So we are in the first inning. Tony's got the stats for us. We had a little trouble getting the stream up and going tonight. Of course, it's a first road game and we have trouble.
Yeah,
so.
it's all great. It's all good. We're on now. How about that? We got Sammy Sharp up to bat for the Panthers, and he just fouls one off. And we're looking at a 1-2 count right now on Sammy Sharp. And there's 2 outs here in the first, the top half of the first inning. Henry Adam reached on an error by the shortstop, and he's stolen his way around the diamond, and he's standing on third right now. And so 2 outs in the first here. Sammy Sharp up to bat. Nolan Glick was retired on a short pop-up in the infield, and Will Adam struck out there as the leadoff batter. There's a ball there for a 2-2 count on Sammy Sharp. So starting tonight, we can go through the batting lineup here after this pitch. There, Sammy fouls another one off. Pitching for Lone Tree is Jack Patterson, and catching for Lone Tree tonight is here somewhere. I'll have to come back to that one. I think I have that one misnumbered here somewhere. We'll come back to that on the catcher, but there now we have a full count on Sammy Sharp, but leading off for Pekin tonight was Will Adam. Will Adam plays center field. Henry Adam will be on the mound tonight for the Panthers, and he is in the 2-hole. Here's the pitch. There's a high pop fly going into left field here, and it is foul. It just goes foul. Nolan Glick batting in the 3 spot and playing shortstop. Sammy Sharp up to bat right now with a full count, and he will be playing first base. Carson Comstock will be at second base, batting 5th. Elijah Brock at third, batting 6th. Riley Smith batting 7th, and he'll be playing shortstop or second base. No, catching. Sorry, Riley Smith will be catching tonight. Here's the pitch. And he retires him. He got caught looking there for out number 3. Brant Latcham will be batting 8th and playing right field. Hudson Deitch will be DHing for Mason Dahlstrom, who will be playing left field.
All right, so we are going to take our first break of the night. We're going to take a 60-second break, and then we'll be back for more Panther baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Tumble Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren on the computer tonight. We have a little excitement here as we were set up and ready to go at 5 o'clock, and we could not get the stream up and running, but we've got it now. Hopefully you can find it. If you're listening on the radio and you're trying to find it, you have to go to the Atomo Radio Group YouTube page. You won't be able to use the link that was shared earlier today. It'll be a different link, so then you'll have to go to that new link that we've set up. So it'll be live on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel. So we are ready for the bottom of the first. Go ahead.
Bottom of the first inning, yeah. Here we got Henry Adam on the mound and Riley Smith back there catching. First pitch there is a little high and outside to Brock Nebergall. Brock is the catcher tonight. That's who we were struggling at figuring out who he was. So we got that taken care of, thanks to our friends from Lone Tree. And second pitch there comes in for a strike, so we got a 1-1 count on Nebergall. Owen Eden is on deck for Lone Tree. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss there by Nebergall. So we got a 1-2 count. Leadoff batter for Lone Tree tonight. The top half of the first inning, scoreless for the Panthers. There's a pitch and a foul back out of play. So still 1-2 count. Scoreless top half of the inning for the Panthers. They were threatening with Henry Adams stealing his way around the diamond. But Sammy Sharp got caught looking and struck out. So 2 strikeouts that inning for the Lone Tree Lions. There's ball for a 2-2 count on Nebergall. Nebergall waits. Henry gets the sign, and here's the pitch. Just a little bit high. So a full count for Brock Nebergall. Beautiful night down here at Lone Tree. Beautiful drive over here as always. Field in excellent condition. Got a good crowd. That one a little high, so Nebergall will reach on a walk. Up to bat for Lone Tree will be Owen Eden. Owen Eden playing second base, batting second for Lone Tree. Nebergall gets his lead over there on first. Sammy Sharp on first. So first pitch comes in as a strike to Eden. Around the diamond tonight for the Panthers, we've got Henry Adam on the mound, Riley Smith at catcher. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a foul tip back into the glove for an 0-2 count. Sammy Sharp is playing first base. Carson Comstock at second. We've got Nolan Glick at shortstop. Here's the pitch. A little bit inside for a 1-2 count. Elijah Brock over there on third. In left field is Mason Dahlstrom. Center field, Will Adam. And right field is Brant Latcham. Henry winds up and a little bit outside on that pitch for a 2-2 count now. Nebergall is on first. He reached on a walk. So Lone Tree with one aboard. There, that ball's a little outside, so we're back to a full count here. Owen Eden, number 3, their second baseman. Henry shaking off a couple of those pitches and steps behind the rubber. Takes a little time here. Henry in the stretch. The lefty from Pekin. There's the pitch, and that's a foul down the right first base line there. Coaches round up those baseballs. Henry gets a new one, so he's going to rub it down a little bit and get back in position. Henry comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss for strikeout number 1. Coming up to bat is Jack Patterson. Jack Patterson is their pitcher tonight. He did a nice job in the first inning getting through that top half of the lineup for the Panthers. Elijah Brock comes in covering, and there's a stolen base by Nebergall. Got a good jump on that. Riley made a decent throw, but didn't get him. Nebergall made it in there safely, so he's standing on second now with Patterson at the plate. Pitch, so that was a strike call. A little low and inside, looked like, for a 1-1 count. Henry comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss by Patterson. So a 1-2 count, getting on top of the count here early. Henry Adam on the mound, number 3, left-handed pitcher. There's a hit going out to Brant Latcham, and he hauls it in, and he throws it down to third, and Nebergall gets in just in time, so that's out number 2. Patterson flies out, and Nebergall advances to third, so the Lions threatening just as the Panthers did in the first. Bottom half of the first inning, 2 outs. Henry Adam in the stretch. Nebergall gets a good lead at third. Henry checks the batter. And it's a little high to Maddox Jondal. So 1-0 count to Jondal. Jondal is their center fielder, number 11. Panthers in their black tops and white pants. There's a strike call against Jondal here. So 1-1 count. Piping down the leg. Both teams are wearing similar pants, just different colored tops. Lone Tree has yellow tops and black numbering and lettering. Ball a little outside on the breaking ball for a 2-1 count. 2-1 count to Jondal. Maddox Jondal. Here's the pitch. That ball comes in a little high, so Henry's got a little work to do here. 3-1 count. Trying to get out of this inning and strand that base runner on third. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss for a 2-2 count. 3-2 count. Full count. Full count. 2 outs. Henry comes set. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike call. He got caught looking. That's out number 3. So there is nothing hurt there. We're gonna. What are we gonna have? How long are we gonna go here? 60 seconds.
Let's do another 60-second break, Lauren. 60 seconds, and then we'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 Kiss FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham coming to you from Lone Tree High School. We are starting the top of the second inning for the Panthers. It'll be Carson Comstock, Elijah Brock, and Riley Smith at the plate. They are facing the starting pitcher tonight, who is Jack Patterson on the mound for the Lions. Carson Comstock stands in. Second baseman, junior for the Panthers. Patterson takes his time. Now he steps on the rubber. We've got no score here in this second inning. Comstock lines on the left field. That's going to be caught by the left fielder. Good contact, just hung up a little too far. But line drive out for Comstock to left field. That will bring up Elijah Brock. Let's see, Elijah's playing third base tonight. I haven't even been paying attention, Tony. I've been working on the stream stuff, so I'm catching up here a little late. So Elijah Brock's at third tonight. Elijah he's got 27 on tonight. A little different number for Elijah. He reaches out, fouls the first one down the first base line. Can't be played there, so he'll be in a hole 0-1. Patterson on the mound for the Lions. He's appeared in one game. Lone Tree's already played 2 games. They're 1-1 on the year. They beat Belle Plaine 8-7 and lost to Louisa Muscatine 12-2. Patterson pitched 2 innings and gave up 1 hit, 2 runs. Those are both earned runs in that game. Brock hits this one out to right field, and that's going to be in there for a hit. So Elijah Brock has the second hit of the night for the Panthers. So the 2 sophomores have hits for the Panthers. Henry Adam in the first and Elijah Brock in the second. That brings up the catcher, Riley Smith. So let's see if Coach Lyman gets a little aggressive over on the base pass with the speed of Brock. He's on with 1 out here in the second inning.
Well, we saw Henry Adam steal his way around the diamond, so I'm expecting the same here.
So Riley Smith looks out. Patterson looks over his right shoulder, checks over his left shoulder, comes to the plate. Bunt laid down by Smith is foul. So 0-1. Brant Latcham on deck, followed by Hudson Deitch for the Panthers. We're in the second inning. If you're just joining us, no runs on the board yet. Panthers have 2 hits on the game. They left 1 runner on base in the first inning. Same with the Lions. They had a walk to start the game, and that runner was left on. Patterson checks the runner at first. That's Brock. He's got a pretty good lead out there. He's not going anywhere. Smith pops this one up. That's going to be on the infield. Patterson throws his hat off and makes the play himself. So fly out to the pitcher. That one was high enough. Usually you want somebody else to come in and make that play, but Patterson might be the best athlete on the team, so they probably want him making the play a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think he called everybody off and said, I got this. He did that similar thing to Nolan Glick in the first.
So Brant Latcham steps in, the senior. Only 2 seniors on the roster this year for the Panthers. That one's low and in the dirt. Latcham takes ball 1. Latcham and Will Adam are the 2 seniors on the roster this year for the Panthers. Brock gets his lead, takes another half step. They go to throw over there, and he's back easily on his tummy. They hold the tag there. A big hole down the right field line. If Brant could put one down the line, they're expecting him to pull the ball, so we'll see what Latcham can do, see if he can put a ball in play. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now to Latcham. good to see Brant back on the field, Tony, after all he's been through. Been a long recovery. Last baseball season was the last athletics that Brant's been able to do dealing with that knee injury.
Yes, it is good to see him out here.
That's going to
get in there.
So Brock's going to go from first to third. And we'll have first and third for Hudson Deitch. See if the sophomore Deitch can come up with another hit. So 2 hits in the inning for the Panthers. We're tied at 0. So Deitch steps in, the left-handed batter. They're going to call out a play here as the catcher comes out in front of home plate.
Two outs, I'm guessing we're going to try to be a little more conservative here.
Deitch wears number 8. He takes the first one for a strike. So Patterson looks out, checks the runners. Brock's at third, Latcham's at first. The lefty Deitch stands in. Patterson working from the stretch. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Deitch that time, just a little bit behind it. Have to shorten that up and put it in play here with 2 strikes. Patterson looking to get out of a jam. Leave that runner stranded at third where he left the runner in the first inning.
Big gap out there in left field. If Deitch can go opposite field here, we can run around the bases. And
swing and a miss, so that gets him out of the inning. So Panthers go down. There was 2 hits, no errors, no runs. So we will be back for the bottom of the second inning. We'll take 60 seconds and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
I tried to pull up that live stream and I couldn't get pulled up again.
Are we in the bottom of the second?
Yes. We're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham. We are in the bottom of the second. We've got no score yet, 0-0 game here. And we've got Henry Adam on the mound for the Panthers one more time. Coming up for the Lions, we will have Schweitzer. I think that's right. Is that Schweitzer? Yep, Schweitzer, Magruder, and McMartin coming to the plate, followed by Moffitt and Walmsley. Easy for me to say. Oh, what a night, Tony. We'll get it figured out. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little less hectic.
Well, our practice session went really good.
Yeah. Everything went great the other night when we had the JV game, and we thought, oh, we've got this figured out, and then it throws a curveball at us as we get ready to go. So Henry Adam has a 1-1 count now on Schweitzer. Swing and foul tip. Riley Smith back there doing the catch and hangs on to it. So 1-2 count to Schweitzer. That one misses high and away, so 2-2. Schweitzer is the shortstop for the Lions. Panthers are in their customary black tops with white letters, white pants, those black stripes down the side. those gold uniforms for the Lions. Off-speed pitch, gets him swinging. Nice pitch from Henry Adam that time, so Henry picks up the strikeout. It's his third strikeout of the night. So that will bring up Brody Magruder. He is the first baseman for this Lions team. As I said, this is their second game of the year. They're 1-1. That one's fouled straight back. Good cut that time by Magruder. So 0-1 to Magruder. He is a senior for this Lions team. He takes another cut and misses, so 0-2. Henry Adam working ahead in the count. Magruder is hitting .400 on the year. Takes that one high. The umpire just about pulled the trigger. He kind of flinched but didn't go ahead with it. So 1-2 now to Magruder. Swinging a miss, and that gets away from Smith. Smith's going to have to hustle. Throw downs the first is not in time. So Magruder is going to reach on the error. It'll be a strikeout. E2 went off of the heel of the glove of Riley Smith. So Magruder reaches on the strikeout. That brings up Wyatt McMartin. He's a junior. He's looking for his first hit of the year, so see if Henry can set him down here. There's a strike right down the middle. Oh and 1. Henry working from the stretch now. Here's the delivery. Strike two. Magruder way behind that one. He's going to have to speed up that bat. I think Henry should go right back to that same pitch, Tony. Don't mess around with anything off speed as far as he was ahead of him on that one.
Yeah, it looked really good.
There we go.
There's a strike
so
call.
There's the third strikeout of the inning for Henry, but only the second out. That will bring up Jacoby Moffitt. He's a sophomore. He is the left fielder, wears number 2 for this Lions team. He's got a bat that looks like a pencil, Tony.
It kind of does, yeah. Pretty cool looking bat.
Amazing, all these bats, how much they've changed. They used to just be Easton and say Black Magic on it. That was the one I wanted when I was in high school.
Yep.
I wanted the Black Magic. Now you got one that looks like a pencil. Strike on the inside corner, fastball from Henry. 1-1. On deck is Cole Walmsley. Henry looks in, gets the sign, checks the runner at first, comes to the plate, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2.
Yeah, I think we need more of that. He was quite a ways behind that pitch, so nothing fancy here. We get the fourth strikeout of the inning.
All right, Henry looks out, checks the runner, comes to the plate, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Henry gets 4 strikeouts in the inning. That will end it for the Lions. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll move to the top of the third inning. No score here from Lone Tree. So we'll take a 60-second break and be back on 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Pekin Panthers tonight down here at Lone Tree. We're starting the top half of the third inning. Will Adam to bat for the Panthers. He was the leadoff tonight. Will hits one out to left field, and it's going to go a little foul. So 0-0. We have no runs have crossed the plate yet for either team. Kind of a pitching duel tonight between the Lone Tree Lions and the Pekin Panthers. Will Adam sets on a 1 count here in the top half of the third. Will struck out in the first inning. Here's the pitch. There's a little blooper to the shortstop, and the shortstop is going to retire Will Adam. Not a sharply hit ball. Did not get all of that one. That'll be out number 1. That's going to bring Henry Adam, brother Henry, to the plate, the pitcher tonight for the Panthers. Jack Patterson, he is the pitcher for the Lone Tree Lions. Here's the pitch. Henry way ahead of that one. Goes foul up the third baseline. Henry reached on an error in the first inning and advanced on 2 stolen bases, but was left stranded. So no score here tonight. We have 1 out. Will Adam flew out to the shortstop on a little blooper. We have an 0-1 count on Henry Adam, and he waits for the pitch. Patterson in the windup, and here's the pitch. There's a strike call for an 0-2 count. Henry having to protect in an 0-2 count situation. And a nice hit. There's a double kick. Foul back now, out of play. He got that leg raised up and kicked his foot 2 or 3 times. I don't know if he does that to throw the batter. I have not seen him do that yet. But anyway, just anything to distract the batter maybe a little bit, or maybe it's a rhythm thing for him. No, that was different. There's a pop-up. It's going to be to the shortstop, and he makes the catch. So 2 catches in a row here, retiring a duo of Adam brothers there at shortstop. So that'll be out number 2. Both of them flew out to the shortstop, but that brings up Nolan Glick. Nolan Glick in the first inning flew out in the infield to the pitcher, Patterson. There's a hit right back up the middle to the second baseman. He picks it up and throws it over for the 4-3 putout. So that's 1, 2, 3. No hits, no runs, and no errors in this inning. And we'll move to the bottom half of the third. You're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube page. How about that?
There you go.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grill and gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at PackwoodLockerandMeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, welcome back, Panther fans. Still 0-0 here in the bottom half of the third inning. We've got Cole Walmsley up to bat. He squared away to bunt and pulled back and for ball number 1. So bottom half of the third, and Cole Walmsley leading off for the Lions. Riley Smith had to fix his earpiece. Panthers use the earpiece so the coach can send the pitch. Well, there he tried to square away to opponent again and was not successful, so that's a 1-1 count on Walmsley. Walmsley leading off for the Lions. He's the 9-hole hitter. There's a strike call, so a 1-2 count. Walmsley playing right field for the Lions.
Looking for his first hit of the season. He's 0 for 4, 0 for 5, it looks like.
0 for 5. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss and hit the dirt, and Riley Smith tags him out. Does not allow him to advance to first. Swing and a miss, out number 1 on Walmsley. So that brings Nebergall back to the plate, the leadoff. And Nebergall was walked in the first, did not bat in the second, and is up in the third. He's the catcher for the Lions. First pitch, a little high for ball 1. 1-0 count. 1 out. There's the pitch a little outside for a 2-0 count. On Nebergall. Owen Eden is on deck for the Lions. Here's the pitch by Henry Adam. There's a strike call for a 2-1 count. Henry Adam pitching, and Riley Smith behind the plate tonight for the Panthers. There's the pitch and a foul ball there by Nebergall. So we got a 2-2 count on Nebergall. Number 7, the Lions catcher. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt on the breaking ball, so we'll have a full count now with 1 out. Henry with the delivery. There's the pitch, and he catches the ball, comes right back to Henry Adam, and he snagged it right by the shoelaces. What a reaction there by Henry. And that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, that would have been a hit if Henry doesn't make that play. It was hit sharp enough. There was no way Glick was going to get over there to make that play at short.
What a reaction. So that brings Owen Eden to the plate for the Lions. 2 outs. That ball comes in first pitch, a little outside for a 1-0 count. Henry still in the wind-up. There's the pitch, and he swings back into the backstop for a 1-1 count now on Owen Eden. Jack Patterson, the pitcher, is on deck. 2 outs, still scoreless here in the bottom of the third. Henry looking to retire. There's a swing and a miss for a 1-2 count on Owen Eden. Looking to retire Eden and get to the top half of the fourth. Eden steps into the box. Henry gets in his windup, and here's the pitch. Nice pitch on a breaking ball. He gets him looking. That's out number 3. And there was no hits, no runs, no errors in this inning. we're going to move to the top half of the fourth. And you're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We are ready to start the top of the fourth inning. Panthers and Lions hooked up in a good pitcher's duel here. Patterson and Adam matching pitch for pitch through the first three innings. Sam Sharp will be at the plate for the Panthers. The lefty fouls that one straight back.
Good to see Sam come in aggressive this inning.
He's playing first base tonight for the Panthers. A sophomore, several sophomores in the lineup for the Panthers, two seniors in the lineup. Strike two on the outside corner. He went down looking in his first at bat in the first inning. So he'll have to be ready to watch this one, try and put it in play, make them get him out. Long look in from Patterson. Gets him on the breaking ball, so Sammy goes down looking for the second time tonight. That will bring up Carson Comstock. He lined out to left field in the second inning.
Patterson has good command of his pitches. He's kind of putting that ball where he wants and bringing the heat when he needs to, but that breaking ball is working for him.
Comstock stands in. Takes that one high and away for ball one. He's looking for his first varsity hit. He got a couple of bats last year, but wasn't able to get a hit. So he's looking for his first varsity hit. Stands in, looks out at the mound. He takes his fastball on the outside corner for strike one. 1-1 now. Comstock started the hands but didn't pull the trigger on that one. Thought it might have been outside just a little bit. He chops this one down the first base line. That's going to be a foul ball.
Just foul.
So 1-2 now for Comstock. See if he can put this one in play. As we talked about in that JV game the other night, so important just to put the ball in play, make them get you out. So it's 1-2 to Comstock, the second baseman tonight for the Panthers. He wears number 1. Fights that one off.
That was a good job of fighting that off. A little bit high, but nonetheless, he was in his motion.
So 1-2. Patterson has him set up for the breaking ball now. That one misses high. So 2-2. That was another fastball. Elijah's getting his workout in, chasing the ball back behind the plate.
Get him stretched out before he comes to the plate.
So 2-2 to the junior Comstock. One out here in the top of the fourth. No score. That one's low and away. So he's worked a full count now. Patterson on the mound, checks the sign. He just about took out the first base coach, Brady Latcham, over there at first base with a line shot down the line. Brady kind of jumped a little bit.
Kind of curved away from him a little bit. When you don't have a glove on your hand,
you're diving out of the way.
You're getting out of the way.
So still full count. And he's called out on the inside fastball. So another strikeout for Patterson. He's got 2 looking in the inning. Comstock thought that one was inside. The umpire said it was good enough. So take a seat, Comstock. That is 4 strikeouts on the night for Patterson. That brings up Elijah Brock. See if the lower half of the order can get something going for the Panthers. Brock singled in his first at bat. See if they can get a rally with 2 outs here. Panthers still looking for their first run of the season. Brock takes that one high for a ball. Elijah playing third base tonight. Wearing the new number 27 number this year. He was 25 last year, if I remember right. That one misses low in the dirt. 2-0 to Brock. On deck is the catcher, Riley Smith. Oh, they've moved their scoreboard for the girls' game, so we can't see the scoreboard. It used to be in left field, and we could see the score, but I can't tell what the score says over there on the softball diamond. There's a strike. Got to be up there to swing. This umpire has a large strike zone. It's been that way all night long, so you got to be aggressive up there at the plate. Can't be sitting there watching. So 2-1 now. Brock hits that one hard on the ground. Second baseman makes the play, goes to first, and retires the side. So Jack Patterson has retired 7 Panthers in a row. We will move to the bottom of the 4th. Panthers and Lions tied up at 0. We'll take a break here. We'll be back on 101.5 KISS FM and your home for Panther Baseball YouTube channel on Atomo Radio Group. Something like that.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back. Panther fans, we're here at the bottom of the 4th inning. We're tied at 0, Panthers and Lions. It'll be the pitcher Patterson at the plate, followed by Jondal. Then Schweitzer will be up. So those are your batters for the Lions as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Henry Adams still on the mound for the Panthers. That one misses high and away on the fastball. Panthers will be in action again tomorrow night against the Winfield Mount Union Wolves. That will be at Pekin High School. Next week is an away week for the Panthers. 3 of the 4 games are on the road next week. That misses outside, so 2-0. So Patterson's up in the count. Patterson, a senior. Swing and a miss. Good fastball by Henry that time. Reared back and put a little extra behind that one. So 2-1 now. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. Nice pitch from Henry that time.
Yeah, he's gone to that quite a few times here, and that pitch is definitely working.
Getting that backdoor breaking ball, comes in from the outside of the batter's box.
There's
there
another
it is,
one.
Another one, same spot. So Patterson goes down looking for the first out of the inning.
Patterson was probably expecting a fastball there, and breaking ball came in there and was absolutely perfect.
9 strikeouts on the night for Henry. That brings up Maddox Jondal, the center fielder. He starts him off with the breaking ball for strike 1. Has control of that breaking ball tonight. Around the infield for the Panthers is Brock at third, Glick at short, Comstock at second, and Sharp at first. Swing and a miss, strike 2. After throwing that breaking ball, he heats it up with the fastball, and it looks like it's about 5 mile an hour faster. Hard to catch up with. Around the outfield, left field, we have
Mason
Dahlstrom. Strike 3, goes down looking.
Well, Henry's definitely getting in a rhythm right now.
So left field, Mason Dahlstrom. Center field, Will Adam. Right field, Brant Latcham. There's the defense in the outfield for the Panthers. That brings up number 6, Will Schweitzer. Takes ball 1. He struck out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. A leadoff walk for Henry Adam, and then the only other person to reach base was a strikeout where Magruder struck out and reached on the drop third strike. Strike 2.
Henry's starting to get loosened up a little bit tight there in the first and the second inning, and he's been in a rhythm ever since.
Fastball misses away. 2-2. Tried to get him to chase that one. Has him set up now to throw that same pitch. It looks like it's outside, then it breaks over that outside corner if he wants to do that. So 2-2. To the shortstop. Henry going to step off and a reset. We're in the 4th. No score if you're just joining us. Panthers and the Lions. A good matchup tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Henry strikes out the side. So Panthers hold them. No runs, no hits, no errors. So we will move to the top of the 5th inning. It will be Smith, Latcham, and Deitch coming to the plate for the Panthers. So we will be back for the 5th inning on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube page.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP with Atomo Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Up to bat, we have Riley Smith. We're still scoreless. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. And Riley Smith, followed by Brant Latcham and Hudson Deitch. 1, 2, 3. Riley squares away to Bunny, gets one down. It goes right to Patterson. It kind of dies in the grass. That was close, but he got him. So Patterson picks it up for the 1-3 put out.
Yeah, if Riley gets that just 5 feet to the left, I think he probably beats it out. But it went right back to Patterson and had just enough time to get him at first by half a step.
So Brant Latcham back up to bat here in the 2nd. Brant had a base hit. Comes back to the plate here in the 5th. Patterson in the windup. There's the pitch for strike 1. Hudson Deitch DHing for Mason Dahlstrom, who's playing left field, on deck. There's a swing and a miss for an 0-2 count. Patterson being very efficient here. On the mound, still in the windup. And here's the pitch from the righty. There's a swing and a miss by Brent. A 3-pitch strikeout. Went down swinging. Out number 2. Deitch, left-handed batter for the Panthers. A sophomore for the Panthers, being the designated hitter. Here's the windup and the pitch by Patterson. There's a hit, and it just went foul down the third baseline for Hudson. He come out being aggressive. So 2 outs here in the 5th. A quick 2 outs. Patterson in the windup, and here's the pitch. There's a swing, and it's popped up, and it's going to be foul back out of play down that third baseline again. So a quick 0-2 count here on Deitch as well. Making some contact now, just trying to get it in between the white lines. Yeah, he got him on the fastball a little bit inside, but he got him looking, so that's out number 3, a quick inning for the Panthers. You're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We're just getting ready to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. Still a 0-0 game down here at Lone Tree. Up to bat for the Lions in the bottom half is Brody Magruder, followed by Wyatt Martin and Jacoby Moffitt. Henry Adam and Jack Patterson with 2 dominating performances here on the mound tonight. There's a hit, goes right to our shortstop, Nolan Glick, and he bobbles it and gets it across, but not in time. So Magruder reaches on an error, and that brings up Wyatt Martin. Nolan just didn't get it fielded cleanly, and Magruder had enough speed to get there, and there's a throw over to Sammy Sharp, and that one gets away. Brant Latcham tracks it down. He's going to go 3 here, and they did not get him, and the ball got away again, and the Lions are going to score their only run. He just stole his way around on kind of looked like a snowball fight going on. So multiple errors there on the Panthers. And as hard as it's been to score runs tonight, that one was given away.
Yeah, that was an unearned run there. He reached on an error and got to 3 errors in the inning already for the Panthers. And when you're in a 0-0 game, you just can't have that. So we're going to go through our sponsor list here real quick. We want to thank Comstock Chiropractic, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, the Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, the Packwood Locker and Meats, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter. Thank you all for your sponsorship of Panther Athletics.
Panthers take a little time. Coach Latcham comes out to calm everybody down just a little bit. First game jitters, and the The wheels kind of came off there for a minute. I'm sure they're back on by now. Wyatt Martin up to bat for the Lions. Here's the pitch. Squared away to bunt and pulled it back for ball one. Henry Adam in the windup. There he squares away to bunt again. And he went for a 1-1 count. So Martin trying to reach on a bunt. He does not square away that time, but he was pretty late on that swing for a 1-2 count. Panthers trying to work through the bottom part of this order. There's a swing and a miss for strikeout number one of the inning and out number one of the inning.
Henry did that one on his own. He's like, oh.
We're going to get this over with here. Jacoby Moffitt comes to the plate for the Lions. There's a swing and a miss by Moffitt for strike one. So Magruder, he reached first on an error, and then it was a comedy of errors that got him all the way home. There's a swing and a miss by Moffitt for strike two. So an 0-2 count. Moffitt waits for the pitch. Henry in the windup. Here's the pitch. Just a little outside for a 1-2 count. One out. Now 1-0. Lone Tree on top. There's a pitch right down the middle, and that'll be a strikeout looking for out number two. That'll bring Cole Walmsley to the plate for the Lions. He's their right fielder. Walmsley steps in. Henry on the delivery. There's a swing and a miss for strike one. Walmsley struck out in the third. That ball comes in a little high for a 1-1 count. 2 strikeouts this inning for Henry Adam. Here's the pitch. There's another swing and a miss for a 1-2 count. Panthers trying to get out of this before we get back to the top of the batting lineup for the Lions. Henry still in the windup. Left-handed pitcher for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a foul back out of play. So still a 1-2 count here on Cole Walmsley. Henry shakes off the pitch, and here's the delivery. A little bit high for a 2-2 count now.
Oh, he called it a strike.
Oh, that's strike call. So that's strikeout number 3 in the inning and out number 3 in the inning. We're going to move to the top half of the 6th and see if the Panthers can get a couple. But you're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We are ready to start the top of the 6th inning. It will be the top of the order for the Panthers. Let's see if the Panthers can get something going here. Third time through the order. Will Adam 0 for 2 on the night. He was a strikeout victim in the first and popped out to the shortstop in the third. So Will Adam, Henry Adam, Nolan Glick for the Panthers in this 6th inning. He takes a fastball right down the middle for strike one. This is the hard part about being in the state track meet. You miss out on a lot of practice time, and we're seeing that in the bats a little bit tonight, Tony.
Yeah, they're just a little bit behind and just not as crisp as you'd like to see them. Hopefully we can get it going here in the 6th.
0-2 now on Will as he fouled that one down the right side. So Patterson's got him in the 0-2 hole. He's got some room to work with here. Will stands in and fights that one off the end of the bat. It's a little roller, and I think he's going to beat it out, and he will. So infield single for Will.
Yeah, it was a nice little kind of slow rolling ball. The grass kind of ate it up, and the pitcher, Patterson, didn't make it to first base even before Will did. So nice job, nice hustle by Will Adam.
It was one of those cue balls that kind of spun its way down there and didn't go straight. It kind of curved. First baseman got it, but it didn't matter if Patterson was there. I think Will was going to beat it out anyway. He used his track speed on that one to get him down to first. So we'll see if they get him moving here early in the count. Henry stands in. There goes Will. That one's going to be a line shot up the middle. One hop to the second baseman. He makes the play and he retires him at first, but with Will running, it kept him out of the double play. It was a one-hop, nice play by the second baseman that time. And Henry advances Will up to second, but that'll be the first out of the inning. 4-3 on the putout.
Yeah,
hard shot for Henry that time. And if he was, the second baseman was in the perfect spot. If he had been over 2 foot, he wouldn't have got to that one. So
yes.
That brings up Nolan Glick. He takes the ball high. So tying run out at second for the Panthers. Panthers need to get him around. One out here in the top of the 6th inning. Lone Tree leads by 1. Glick looks out. Patterson takes a long time. Here he comes to the plate. That one misses high. Patterson really keeping an eye on Will out there at second. That might distract him a little bit.
Yeah, he's really thinking about it, and sometimes that gets your rhythm off as a pitcher.
It's a 2-0 count here on the number 3 hitter, Nolan Glick. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Drives this one out. It's going to be a pop-up, and it's going to stay on the infield. The second baseman makes the play. So pop out for Nolan. He's got 2 pop-outs and a ground out. So he's 0 for 3 on the night. That brings up Sammy Sharp. He struck out looking both times. So they need the sophomore to come up with a play here. Maybe you get aggressive and try and steal Will down to third and possibly try and steal a run.
Yeah, I think we about are kind of forced to do something here. Try to get him up there on third at least.
Sammy's takes strike 1.
Asking a lot out of the sophomore here, but he really needs to come up big.
Fouls that one off, and an 0-2 hole again for Sharp. He went full in the first, and he went down on 3 pitches in the in the fourth. Comstock on deck for the Panthers. Panthers down to their final 4 outs of the night. Sharp looks out. Patterson looks in. Shortstop's holding Will there at second. There goes Will. And they said he swung. So Sharp goes down swinging. He looked like he checked it, but that was called a swinging strikeout.
I think that was a bad call. They're going to go have a discussion with him. You're not going to get anywhere with that, but boy, that was a bad call.
So no runs on 1 hit. There was 1 left, so we will move to the bottom of the 6th. Panthers trail 1-0. So we will be back on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel. I finally did it tonight. Go ahead and start us up, Lauren.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit JeffersonCountyHealthCenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We are here in the bottom of the sixth. We've got a pitching change for the Panthers. Carson Comstock will be on the mound. They are going to get Henry Adam out of there. Pitch count must probably be the reason, I would guess. Henry threw a good game. He is on the hook for a loss, though. It would be a tough luck loss for Henry if the Panthers can't score in the seventh. So Lone Tree leads 1-0. Henry finished the night with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 strikeouts on the night for Henry Adam.
Looks like they moved Henry out to center. They've got Hudson Deitch at third. And
Elijah went to second.
Elijah's at second base.
So
Will Adam went to left.
So Dahlstrom comes out of the game in that DH spot. And, well, the DH comes into the game in that spot. So So they're going through getting the lineups down and getting the changes in. Used to be in a scorebook, but now a lot of it's done on tablets and iPads. So this brings the top of the order up for the Lions. Comstock comes in. His first varsity experience on the mound. Will be in a tough situation here. Got to keep the Lions from scoring anymore if the Panthers want to have a chance in the seventh. First pitch misses low and away. 1-0 to Brock Nebergall. He walked in the first and popped out to Henry Adam on a line shot in the third inning. That one must have been high.
A little bit high.
A little bit high. Three and 0. Comstock hasn't been able to throw a strike yet. Comstock working from the windup. 3-0 on Nebergall. Eden on deck.
There we go. There's a strike call for Carson.
That one was higher than the other one that they called the ball. That's that 3-0 strike there. So you got to bring it down just a little bit. So 3-1 now to Nebergall, the catcher tonight for the Lions. And he walks him. Not the start you're looking for. Comstock's got to dial it in now. Panthers already trail by 1. They have not shown any life offensively, so can't afford to give up any more runs if they want to try and pick up the win. They have beat this team 13 times in a row, so Lone Tree is definitely looking for to try and stop that streak. Comstock works from the stretch. There goes the runner, and that's a strike at the knees. That's going to be a stolen base for Nebergall as Riley Smith couldn't handle it behind the plate.
Yeah, Riley just couldn't squeeze that one off, and Nebergall had a pretty good lead and good speed, so I don't think he was probably going to make that throw anyway.
So 0-1. Eden fouls this one back, 0-2. So insurance run out there at second for the Lions. Eden, the second baseman. Comstock checks the sign, checks the runner at second, 0-2 count. Breaking ball.
That one got away.
Got away, and the runner moves up to third. So Lone Tree looking to get the win tonight without a hit. So 1-2 is the count. Comstock 1-2, checks the runner at third. Misses high, 2-2. So Eden steps in, Patterson on deck. That misses low and away, so Comstock had an 0-2 count. Now it's gone full. So we're in the sixth, 1-0 lead for Lone Tree. They're looking to add on. That one's going to be hit on the ground to short. That's going to bring in a run. Glick goes across the diamond and retires him at first, but not before another run comes in to score. Makes it 2-0 for the Lions. Owen Eden retired 6-3 for the first out of the inning. So 2-0 lead for the Lions. Panthers could lose this game without giving up a hit. Don't see that very often.
You do not see that very often, and not a great way to start the season, but
strike one to Patterson. He's 0 for 2 on the night.
But maybe we'll have some late game heroics.
They're going to need it if they want to pick up the win tonight. So Comstock, one out here in the sixth inning. There's a breaking ball. Swings over the top of it.
Nice pitch there by Carson. Put him in a pretty tough spot coming in here in the last inning, but playing varsity ball, you're going to be asked to do that. And Carson has a good fastball, good curveball, and just got Patterson swinging at one in the dirt. There's another one.
Going to be chopped to the third base line. Comstock fields it, can't make the play. We'll give him an infield single on that one. So there's the first hit of the game for the Lions. Patterson picks up a little dribbler, didn't get past the pitcher's mound. Comstock had to come all the way to the third base line, couldn't field it and get him out.
Yeah, if
he fielded it perfectly, he might have had a play, but it was a swinging bunt in the perfect position. So Lions looking to extend. They got a 2-0 lead. Jondal at the plate, takes ball. He's 0 for 2 on the night, struck out twice. He's glad to see Henry Adam not on the mound again, as are a lot of these Lions. There's a strike. They throw behind the runner, and he's back easily. 1-1 now.
Yeah, I don't know if Sammy Sharp was expecting that throwback, but he corralled that and didn't let it get away from him.
That one goes behind the batter. 2-1 now. Jondal tried to take it off the leg. Comstock steps behind the mound, takes a deep breath. 2-1. One out here in the sixth. Panthers trail 2-0.
Nice
There's
pitch.
a strike on the outside corner. 2-2. Panthers will be in action again tomorrow night against the Winfield Mount Union. That will be at Pekin tomorrow night. Next week they travel to New London on Monday, Louisa Muscatine on Tuesday, and Van Buren on Thursday. That's going to be out in the right field. That's going to be a hit. Latcham makes the play. So second hit of the game for the Lions. They've got 2 in a row. Haven't had a hit till the sixth inning. Now they got 2 in a row. Runners at first and second. Lions looking to blow this one open here in this sixth inning. As Tony and I talked about, a lot different game than it was last year when these two teams hooked up here at Lone Tree. Panthers won 24-3 last year, I believe was the score.
Most of those runs came in the first and the second inning, if I recall. It was just
24-4, and then Panthers won 9-5 at home the second game. So there's a strike to Will Schweitzer. Strike 2, delayed call that time. Looked like it was right down the middle. I'm not sure. Umpire was a little delayed on the call. Comstock really could use a strikeout here, leave these runners at first and second because he got 2 out, or only got 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. There's the strikeout.
That's what we needed right there. So Riley,
second out of the inning.
Riley caught that ball cleanly, so no need to. When actually there was 1 out and first base was occupied anyway, but.
So Brody Magruder steps in. He reached on an error twice in the game. He scored the first run of the game. That one gets away from Smith, so now runners at second and third. Magruder was a strikeout victim in the second and reached on the catcher, dropped third strike, and then he reached on an error on Nolan Glick and then rounded the bases on 2 errors by Henry Adam. So that he was the all-important 1 run that they had in the first. So they lead 2-0. They've added 1 here in the 6th. Comstock looking to get out of the jam. That one misses high, so 2-0 now to the first baseman, Brody Magruder. McMartin on deck for the Lions. Comstock wants to get out of this without any more damage. Panthers are going to have to put 2 up on the board to keep this one going. That one's in the dirt, so 3-0 now.
Riley, a good job there keeping it in front of him.
So 3-0 to Brody Magruder. Swing and a miss. He's had the 3-0 green light. Took a big cut at that one. So 3-1 now. See if Comstock can battle all the way back and get out of this thing without any more damage. Leave those runners out there. And that's going to be ball 4. So he walks them. Bases are loaded now of Lions. Looks like the coaches are going to let him go. I thought maybe they'd come out and talk to him for a minute, but nope, they're going to let Comstock battle through this himself. So that will bring up McMartin. Bases loaded.
McMartin, he's struck out twice tonight, so we're not in a bad spot here.
Fouls that one straight back. He was right on that first pitch. Comstock gets ahead in the count. Makes it a lot easier when you throw that first pitch strike. Bases loaded of Lions. They're looking to blow this one open. Strike 2 called on the outside corner.
3-pitch strikeout would be nice here. We can get back to the dugout and regroup.
Comstock gets the sign. Throws it behind the batter. 1-2. That was a fastball. Got behind the batter. Good play by Riley to catch that one.
That's a tough ball to catch.
There's
a
strike 3. So
strikeout.
he goes down looking, but not before they add another run. There was 1 run on 2 hits. There was no Panther errors that inning, I believe, and 2 men left. So we will head to the top of the 7th. It'll be Comstock, Brock, and Smith coming to the plate. So we'll be back after this break on 101.5 KISS FM and the Tomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Pekin Panthers find themselves here with 3 outs. Yeah, unless they can score a couple runs here to come back and tie this thing. Lone Tree put another one on the board in the 6th to go up 2-0. And Patterson still on the mound for the Lions. And Comstock up to bat. He hits a slow roller to second and is retired on the first pitch. So Carson took a swing at that first pitch and didn't get all of it. But that's a 4-3 put out for out number 1.
Yeah, that's one of those. You want to be aggressive, but you also want to try and see some pitches in this inning and try and maybe get Patterson out of their first pitch swinging. Makes it difficult. You aren't going to add any more pitches to the pitch count. You got to make better contact than that if you're swinging on the first pitch.
So Elijah Brock comes to the plate for the Panthers. First pitch comes in, strike. Riley Smith's on deck, and Brant Latcham in the hole. Elijah grounded out to the second baseman the last time up. There's a hit down the first baseline. He's going to take 2 on this. And so we'll have 1 in scoring position. Elijah Brock with a nice hit. A little bit behind that, it goes right over the first base and goes down that line and goes about halfway to the fence. And the coach is coming out to talk about where that ball was. He didn't agree. He thought that was a foul ball, but a nice hit there by Elijah Brock.
That wasn't even close to being a foul ball. We were right on the line.
Yeah. So that brings Riley Smith to the plate.
I mean, it was close to being a foul ball, but it was the correct call.
It was right on the line. So Elijah Brock with a double and in scoring position. The Panthers need 2 runs to tie this to move on to an extra inning. First pitch comes in to Riley as a strike call. So we have 1 out. Comstock grounded out to second. The leadoff batter in this inning. Patterson still on the mound for the Lions. Pitch number 2 comes in for another strike. Riley watched the first 2. Now he's got some work to do. Got to get 1 in play and move Elijah Brock around. We need another base runner. Here's the pitch by Patterson. And Elijah Brock takes off, and Riley Smith strikes out looking for out number 2. So 3-pitch strikeout there. Riley went down looking at all 3.
Yeah, he didn't swing an hit.
At all 3. Did not swing the bat. So that brings Brant Latcham up. Brant struck out in the 5th, had a base hit in the 2nd. Could really use a base hit here. There's a foul back. Out of play. Elijah Brock about halfway down that line when Patterson was in his delivery. Latcham waits on the pitch. And that one in the dirt for a 1-1 count.
Nice block by the catcher on that one. Saved that run. Not that that run really means anything right now. They would definitely change that run for an out at any point.
2 outs here for the Panthers. Panthers down to their last out. There's a swing and a miss on a high fastball. So we got a 1-2 count. Jack Patterson, very masterful here tonight, keeping these Panther hitters at bay. No runs scored in this game for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. And that one high and away. Elijah Brock trying to dare the catcher to throw the ball down to third. So we got a 2-2 count on Latcham. 2 outs. Patterson in the windup. Here's the pitch. There's a foul. Nope, that's going to be right in the infield, and Patterson makes the catch. So a pop-up in the infield makes the catch for out number 3. And that'll be it for the Panthers tonight, going down to the Lone Tree Lions. First time in how many seasons?
A long time. It's been 13 in a row the Panthers have won.
13 in a row. So, yeah, so a tough game for the Panthers tonight. We'll go to break here, but you're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back here at Lone Tree tonight. Panthers fall 2-0 to the Lone Tree Lions. An excellent pitching game by Jack Patterson. He shut down the Panthers. He gave up 5 hits over 7 innings, didn't walk a single Panther, had 8 strikeouts. So he picks up the win, moves to 1-0 on the year. For the Panthers, the loss goes to Henry Adam. He went 5 innings. He struck out 14, had 1 walk, didn't give up any hits, gave up 1 run. It was an unearned run. And then Carson Comstock came in and pitched the final inning. He gave up 2 hits and had 2 walks, had 1 strikeout. That 1 run that he gave up was an earned run. So Lions pick up the win 2-0 tonight. The Lions' only 2 hits were in the 6th inning when they added that insurance run. Jack Patterson had one, and that was a swinging bunt that turned into an infield hit. And then Maddox Jondal followed him up with a single. So those 2 hits came in the 7th inning for the Lions. The big story tonight was the Lions fielded the ball. The Panthers struggled with fielding the ball. The run that came in early on for the Lions was Brody Magruder. He reached on an error on a routine play that was hit to Nolan Glick, and Glick bobbled it, couldn't make the play. The next play, Henry Adam tried to pick him off at first and threw it out to the outfield. And then Sammy Sharp threw it back to Henry. The runner went all the way from first to third. Henry fired it over to third, and it was a wild throw and got to the fence. And so Brody Magruder went all the way from first to home on the play, and it was a result of 2 Henry Adam errors. So Panthers had 3 errors on the course of, 2 minutes maybe? And that led to the first run of the game, and then the Lions added another insurance run in the 7th. Panthers unable to scrap together a couple hits at a time. They had a few hits. Like I said, they had 5 hits on the night. Good night for Elijah Brock. He had 2 hits for the Panthers. He had a single and a double. So the sophomore had 2 of the hits for the Panthers. Brant Latcham added a single. Will Adam had an infield single, another one of those almost swinging bunt singles, and Henry Adam added the other hit. So 5 hits for the Panthers tonight to 2 for the Lions. Panthers unable to come up with the key hit when they needed it. They had a runner at third in the first inning. Was it? Yeah, they had a runner at third in the first inning and left him there. Had a runner at third in the second and couldn't get him home. So those are the times you got to make that pay off and get those in. You can't leave those out there in a close game. And then, so Panthers will have some stuff to work on. Not much time to think about it. They turn around and they'll take on a Winfield Mount Union team tomorrow at Pekin High School. That'll be a much improved team. I'm guessing they've been getting better every single year. So there used to be a walkover game when you played Winfield. Not anymore. They've improved. They added the players from Columbus that have helped them out too. So tomorrow, the Panthers will have to be ready to try and bounce back, and we'll see what they can do against Winfield tomorrow, Tony.
Yeah, hopefully knock the rust off here a little bit. It was an uncharacteristic night, but Patterson did a good job on the mound for the Lions. Probably not one of the most overpowering pitchers. He just did what he needed to do. He went up there. He didn't give up any walks, and so the Panthers are going to have to figure out, how to approach these better pitchers and how to get on base. I mean, that's the key. And our top 5 or 6 batters that we have in the lineup are the ones that need to produce those hits and get on base. And so as the season goes on, I'm sure that they will figure that out. And we know they can play good baseball. And so this first game, get the rust off a little bit. On the road, picked up a loss. So hopefully tomorrow night we can rebound and come back and get a win.
Yeah, we're going to take another break, and then we'll have one more post-game segment here from Lone Tree. So we'll take one more break, and then we will be back for our final segment of the post-game show on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, and your new home on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We're here for the postgame show. Panthers dropped the game tonight to the Lone Tree Lions. They fall to 0-1. Lone Tree improved to 2-1 on the year. They are 1-1 in the conference play as they lost to Lowise and Muscatine earlier in the week. So Lone Tree moves to 2-1. Panthers fall to 0-1. Panthers will be back in action tomorrow night. I'm going to turn it over to Tony so he can go through our sponsors one more time tonight.
All right. How about Roto-Rooter, Keokuk County Health Center, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Packwood Locker, Smithburg Automotive, Lisco, Jefferson County Health Center, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Pekin Community School District, Nutrien Ag Solutions in Hedrick, and Comstock Chiropractic. Thank you to all our sponsors for coming out here and sponsoring Pekin Panther baseball.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night for baseball. Not what we were hoping that would turn out to be, but, it's one of those learning experiences for the Panthers. As we talked about half of the team has only had not a whole lot of practice time because half of these guys were running at the state track meet this past weekend, and so they really haven't had a lot of practice time. And plus, with being state track last week, they weren't there to be in the cage and do any hitting, so they had a full week off, and then with not having a game Tuesday, and I don't think they practiced on Tuesday, so they haven't had a lot of practice time. So that will come as the year goes on. We'll get those bats going a little bit better, and hopefully tomorrow night that'll be the start of it.
Yeah, I really think this thing could really turn tomorrow night, and hopefully they come out ready to swing the bat. We had a lot of kids that were just trying to really find the pitches, and you can see they got fooled there a few times where we had some 3-pitch strikeouts, and so hopefully tomorrow night they can pick things up and get a W and get this season off to a roaring start.
Yep, so we will be back tomorrow night. We'll be on the air hopefully at 5:15 tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll have a little less trouble getting the live stream up and running. That's one thing. If you're listening to us on the radio, the way we are doing it now, it is run through the live stream, so we can't get the audio on the radio unless the live stream comes up, which we had trouble with that tonight, but it was a learning experience, and now we know if we see the same thing again next time, we know how to fix it and get it taken care of much sooner. So I want to thank Connor and Kyle, who are back at the studio trying to get us straightened out, and I want to thank Lauren for her help tonight, as well as Tony being here with us. So we'll be back tomorrow night with more Panther baseball on your home for Panther baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel. Everybody stay safe and have a great weekend, or almost a great weekend. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.